This is The Rumor Report with Angela Yee on The Breakfast Club.
So listen up.
So Megan Thee Stallion recently did an interview with the Evening Standard, and one thing she talks about is making men uncomfortable, and she's okay with that. She said, I'm starting to see how much more ignorant men are than I thought. When you're a woman who's not a threat, men don't really bother you. Men like that damsel in distress type of role, and that's not me. I feel like that's what kind of gets under a lot of men's skin. Like, how dare she talk about her vagina? She loves herself, and she don't need me, and she's going to take my money. I just feel like I make a lot of them uncomfortable, and I feel like that's my job. Now, she said if she offends people, if her personality, her looks offends people, she said, look the other way. You can't stop looking the other way because you like what you see and you hate that you like what you see. That's why you hate it. That's why you go through all these emotions and you're lashing out on me. So I'm not even mad at these men. They're emotionally ignorant. Once they come to grips with who they are, maybe they'll grow up. But she said not all men are emotionally immature. And of course, she talks about her man, Partisan Fontaine, who she started dating at the top of the year. She said he's secure with himself and he's never offended by what she does.
She's right. I mean, but that should apply to everybody. Like, it shouldn't be your intention to offend, but if people are offended at what you're doing, that's on them. Like, I'm not trying to offend you on purpose, but if my success offends you, so be it.
Yeah, and not even just, but it is true. Like, even talking about sex, people get so mad. That's actually why I started my podcast, Lip Service, back in the day, just because I feel like women always get shamed for talking about themselves, talking about sex, talking about their bodies, and all this judgment. And you have to admit, Envy, I remember back then you were on it, men were uncomfortable.
That's so crazy, though, because it's like if you're a certain age, like we are, it's like we saw that growing up. Like, we saw women always, being emboldened to speak about their sexual activities or sexual preference. Like, Salt-N-Pepa had a song called Let's Talk About Sex.
Yep.
Yeah, but I wouldn't say not always, because if you hear Salt-N-Pepa discuss that, they do feel like they were shamed for those things.
Yeah, but I feel like Lil' Kim and Trina and Kaya and Foxy Brown, they kicked the door down for that years ago.
They were also shamed for it, though. They were also definitely shamed for it.
Yeah,
I don't remember that.
People definitely passed judgment and had issues. People had issues with Lil' Kim's hardcore cover.
Absolutely.
I loved it.
For sure. But you have to keep on pushing and doing what you want to do. But there's always going to be people who try to make you feel bad, feel ashamed, discuss. It is what it is.
My homeboy Jarrell, God bless the dead, he had the hardcore cover hanging up in his living room growing up. That's a fact. Absolutely.
All right.
Rest in peace, my man Jarrell.
Now, R&B singer Jaheim, he was arrested for animal cruelty after allegedly there were starving dogs in his house in New Jersey. He's been charged with third-degree animal cruelty and failure to provide necessary care to an animal. On Monday, they said officers responded to a report of a puppy in distress. That's when they discovered 6 dogs in separate animal crates on the driveway. And they said the crates were partially filled with several inches of water and dog feces.
Oh, my goodness.
And one dog was found unresponsive.
Wow.
So they said the dogs, they also found 9 more dogs. He had already been arrested on an unrelated matter outside of his home. Police did find 9 more dogs in various stages of emaciation without access to food and water inside the residence. So in total, they recovered 12 mixed-breed pit bull terriers, 2 American Staffordshire terriers, and 1 mixed-breed boxer.
I don't understand why somebody would have that many dogs and not care for them. Like, why? What's the purpose? I'm going to keep having dogs and make them
starve
suffer?
them in a crate?
And starve them? That's wild.
All right, Wendy Williams is undergoing further evaluation. She had to actually cancel appearances due to ongoing health issues. The Wendy Williams Show Season 13 is premiering on September 20th. Now, a spokesperson did not immediately respond to people when reached for further comment, but the announcement was made on an Instagram statement. And it said Wendy is dealing with some ongoing health issues and is undergoing further evaluation. She will not be able to complete her promotional activities next week, but can't wait to be back in her purple chair on Monday, September 20th for the 13th season premiere.
Always send the Wendy Williams healing energy.
We know that's right. All right, now JayZ and Beyonce, they have announced their $2 million HBCU scholarship fund that's going to help young black students pursue their artistic and creative ambitions. So on Beyonce's Be Good website, it says, together with Sean Carter's Foundation and Tiffany's and the Carters, we are honored to announce the About Love Scholarship. And the scholarships will be awarded to 5 small, private, and select state schools. So the application will be open at each school on Friday, that's today, September 10th, and it closes on Sunday, September 26th. So anybody who's eligible, they are encouraging you to apply. All right, I'm Angela Yee, and that is your Rumor Report.
All right, now we got front page news next. What are we talking about?
Yes, and we are going to be talking about Joe Biden and these vaccination mandates and what's happening. Also, what does this have to do with children, with teachers, with small businesses? We'll give you that information.
All right, we'll get into that next. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.